Is Manchester City getting relegated? We'll go through why Manchester City could be getting relegated this year. We'll see some of the charges and possible punishments that the club could go through. We all know that Everton got deducted 10 points for breaking the financial fair play rules. For those who don't know, financial fair play rules are when clubs can't spend more money than they make. Another club that is being suspected for breaking the financial fair play rules is Nottingham Forest, and both of these clubs got 1 to 2 charges on their names. But do those sanctions even work properly? Because we have Manchester City who have been breaking those rules for years and yet somehow they get away with it. Apart from Everton and Nottingham Forest, Manchester City is a whole different story, having over 100 charges, or 115 to be exact. Everton got deducted 10 points for one charge. Just imagine what Manchester City has to go through as a club for 115 charges. Let's see some of Manchester City's charges. Here we can see Manchester City's financial charges. Here in the first paragraph we have what Premier League have accused Manchester City of. In the second paragraph we have the possible punishments. Close to a year since the Premier League handed Manchester City the charge sheet for 115 charges for 9 seasons. And it's something that was never seen in football history before. The charges are from 2009 till 2018, when the Premier League decided to start investigating what's happening. An example from 2017, a charge is, it was said that some sponsors were bringing 5 million euros per year in Manchester City, while in reality they were giving more than 50 million. It may not seem like a big deal, but it really is. In 2020, Manchester City were given a 2-year ban from UEFA, which meant they couldn't play in the Champions League, but later that decision was overturned from the court, and somehow Manchester City still find a way to win against every charge they get. But this year might not be the same as the past years, because the investigation has never been so serious. As it said, Manchester City could get relegated from the Premier League. Let's see the video from the officials.
If any club, whether the current champions or otherwise, had been found in breach of the spending rules for full year 23, they would be in exactly the same position as Everton or Nottingham Forest. But the volume and character of the charges laid before Man City, which I obviously cannot talk about at all, are being heard in a completely different environment. There is a date set for that proceeding. Unfortunately, I can't tell you when that is, but that is progressing.
And believe it or not, that will be the minimum they get if the charges are true. Some say they could be relegated to League One, which is the 3rd rank in English football. Also, they're going to lose all of their trophies or titles from 2012 to 2018, including Premier League, FA Cup and League Cups. And the main question is, will the players stay if all of those charges are true? Guardiola is the first one that said he's gonna leave if the club lied to him or did something he wasn't aware of. Let's see the video.
Listen, every single word I said in all my press conference, even people don't believe me. Every word I said is because truly believe it. And when I defend the club and the people, it's because I work with them. And when I'm suspicious or the people accuse something, I ask to them, tell me about that. And when I said this was like this, like that, like that, okay, I believe them. Because I said to them, if you lie to me, the day after I'm here, I will be out and you will not be my friend anymore. So I put your face because I believe you completely 100% from the day one. And I defend the club because it's that.
I think some of the players are gonna stay, but the main stars like Haaland, De Bruyne, Rodri and Walker, they will want to part their ways with the club. What do you think? Feel free to leave your opinion in the comment section below. In conclusion, if everything comes out to be true or not, it's gonna look really bad on the Premier League and even more on English football. There is not an exact date for the trial, but it's said that the trial is going to happen sometime in the summer, probably when the season is over. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? Do you think Manchester City is going to be relegated or not?